She down there cooking some damn spam.
No, it's just mysterious.
I like barbecue sauce.
Hey everyone, it's Micah Fragrance here, back at it again with another banger video as always. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing Parfums de Marly's Percival. First of all, before we start, as always, if you are interested in fragrances and fragrance-related content, please consider subscribing. That is all I do on this channel. But yeah, today we have my review on Parfums de Marly Percival. This is a good fragrance. Make sure you watch all the way till the end because I'm going to say why this fragrance is worth it, why this fragrance is not worth it. Obviously, talk about the note breakdown. I'm 99% sure I will be trading this fragrance. I'm not really going to talk about the trade, but I will talk about why I am trading this, and that ties into why I don't recommend you buy this fragrance. First of all, let's just start with the note breakdown. I don't have the full note breakdown. I'm so sorry. I was fighting hiccups when I was talking. I don't know if you guys could even hear that on the camera, but it was messing with me. I don't have the full note breakdown for this fragrance, but I can give you a pretty good rundown, I would say. It's very citrusy. I believe that there's mandarin in the top notes. There are some green notes. There are some floral notes. It's woodsy. There's this ambroxany base. And maybe a little bit of vanilla, maybe some patchouli. But yeah, just a citrus, woodsy, floral scent. Good fragrance, still definitely masculine. This was released in 2018. Parfums de Marly's the brand. It's a niche brand, $350 for the retail bottle, around $200 on discounters for the 4.2 ounce. That is the size that I had. Now, why do I think people should buy this fragrance? It's a good fragrance. It smells clean. It's an ambroxan bomb, so it's something like Sauvage or Eros, where you will get a lot of compliments. Ambroxan, I believe, smells like amber, like maybe a soft, it's kind of like easier woodsy amber, but it really tends to get a whole lot of compliments within fragrances. So it smells nice. It's an ambroxan bomb. You can get compliments with it. You can wear this fragrance year round. It has the Abercrombie & Fitch Fierce / Mont Blanc Legend DNA. So it's definitely good for year round use. And if you get an old batch, you get good longevity and projection. However, that's kind of where the good things, at least to me, with this fragrance stops. So good scent. It smells good. I'm not going to deny that. I would say, yeah, I'd give this scent a 9 out of 10. Think it's attractive. I think women will enjoy it. It's just generally an attractive scent profile, a little fresher, a little more floral, sweet than your typical Mont Blanc Legend or Abercrombie & Fitch Fierce. And old batches longevity and projection are great. That's where I'm going to stop for why I think you should buy this fragrance. I'm going to add one more thing. I think you should buy this fragrance if you know you're going to wear this one a lot. This should not be one that you buy for $200, sits on your collection for 3 years, and you've only worn this 5 times. I think if you are just starting out into fragrances, yes, you will love this one. You will wear it a lot. I think if you have a smaller collection where maybe you just have that one everyday fragrance like Bleu de Chanel or Dior Sauvage, it ran out and you want to go a step above, get something like Parfums de Marly Percival because it'll be a great year-round signature scent. That's where I'm ending all the good things. Longevity and projection, that's what we're talking about. I said specifically old batches will have good longevity and projection. I have a newer batch and it doesn't really last long. I do 5 sprays. Fragrances tend to last a long time on me, like something like Le Beau EDT that I'm pointing to. A lot of people say, hey, I get 4 hours of longevity. It doesn't last long on me at all. Wore that one yesterday, and I typically get around 8+ hours of longevity. So pretty unusual, pretty out of character, especially for a woodsy ambroxan fragrance. Traditionally, those last a super long time on my skin. So longevity and projection issues is what I'm facing with this one. Parfums de Marly did go through a bunch of huge reformulations. Even Leighton isn't strong like it used to be. Hobdon isn't strong like it used to be. Now, these fragrances are still strong. And yes, this is stronger than your typical, super cheap, like rack store, $10, $20 pickup. However, for the price, it doesn't last that long. I'm talking, I don't know. I probably got 4 hours of longevity. Like, it just really did not last on my skin. Now, this is a good smelling fragrance. Again, don't get me wrong. I was walking up to people, hey, can you smell me? No. I had absolutely everyone saying that they couldn't smell me. Which definitely just did kind of suck with this fragrance, because when you spend $200, you definitely do expect to have good longevity, good projection. You expect to kind of have people around you. Oh my God, what are you wearing? It smells so good. It's strong. I can smell it because, I've spent I spent 80 bucks. I spent 70 bucks on that Mancera Instant Crush I'm pointing to, and that's a beast on my skin. So if I spend more, almost 3 times as much, I want really good longevity and projection, which is something I don't get with this fragrance. And then it smells just like Mont Blanc Legend or Abercrombie & Fitch's Fierce. Yes, I said a more floral vibe. However, when you're comparing $30 for Legend Eau de Parfum, which this is a beast on my skin, and $200 for Percival, I think the typical person would go Mont Blanc Legend. Smells the same. In fact, to me, Legend Eau de Parfum smells better because it's a richer scent and it has that violet leaf, which I really enjoy. So this is a good fragrance. Percival is a good fragrance. And for the just typical person who wants to smell good, yes, get this one, rock it as your signature scent. For me, it doesn't make that much sense to be in my collection. Here are 2 amazing alternatives to this fragrance. If you really just do want to stick to that DNA, go Mont Blanc Legend, EDT, or Eau de Parfum. Good citrusy, woodsy fragrances. You don't get that in Broxton Bomb, but it's still a good fragrance, and I get great longevity, and it's 1/7 of the price. Or this would be my all-around recommendation. Go for something like YSL Myself. Citrusy, you still get in Broxton in here. And it's almost weird because Percival can kind of remind me of a mix between something like Legend or Legend Eau de Parfum and YSL Myself, just because it does have that more floral side. So YSL Myself would be my overall pick for what I would recommend you get instead of Parfums de Marly Percival. And this is the second I have ever owned. Now, Greenlee I really enjoyed that one. I wore it a decent amount when I did have it. Good fragrance, and that one I definitely think is worth it. I smelt Leighton. I don't really think Leighton is worth it. To me, it has this like huge minty vibe. I like mint and fragrances, but not like an insane amount of mint. That one's just not intriguing to me. Greenlee was phenomenal. I would definitely get that one again. Percival is not a fragrance that I would buy again. Now, if this is under $150, under $120, yeah, I could see people, wanting to get it, but it's good. It's nothing crazy. If this had good longevity and projection, I'm sure I'd be all over this fragrance, but yes, I am probably going to be trading this. I was doing some talks with people. I have some people in my city I could trade it to, or people, I guess you'd say across the US that I can send it to. But I think, I know some of the trades that I could get for this, and safe to say I'm pretty excited. So Parfums de Marly Percival, good fragrance. Glad I could have it in my collection, even though it was only here for a little bit. It's good. Parfums de Marly, are they really worth it? I think if you could have good longevity and projection with them, like Greenlee, that was an 8+ hour fragrance, but it only projected about a foot or 2. But that was perfect because, you're wearing it outside. You don't want a fragrance to be insanely strong. So Greenlee is definitely worth it. It's a good, like oak moss, woodsy, citrusy fragrance, green apple fragrance. Percival is not worth it. My final thoughts with this fragrance. As always, let me know your thoughts on Percival on my video, and just whatever you guys want to let me know your thoughts on. Please make sure to drop a sub and a like. Also, I want you guys to agree or disagree with me on this one. Do you agree most PDMs don't last that long after their reformulations? I know that that's kind of an obvious question, but I've heard just so many people talking about how PDMs used to be so good pre-reformulation, and now they're just simply not all that. That's going to do it for the video. Thank you all. Have a great day, and I'll see you all in the next video. Please drop a sub and a like if y'all have not already. Peace, everyone.